All right, we are live on YouTube. We're going to react to all the new screenshots 2K has been dropping on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And then we are going to react to Jono's video about the microtransactions. And then we're going to play some random rec. I'm probably going to play on the Zion build. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, B-Rich. It's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We can call it Twitter. Anybody who calls it X is an NPC. You think so? Jack coming in with a 66-month resub. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big W's in the chat. What's good, everybody? Sigma Ballsack, first viewer, first chatter in the YouTube chat. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to cover all of the 2K screenshots. We're going to get into some conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? You guys, let me know what you guys are thinking about these screenshots. Gonna hear all you guys' opinion. We're gonna react to Jono's video, and then we're gonna play some random rec. But let's get everybody in here, man. Let me get a W in the chat if you're here. Let me see. Soleil, what's good, bro? Kyrie, what's good? Almighty Derek, let's go, bro. Swole, what's up? Nathan says, Cole, do you still love? No, I love my wife, bro. You know, I love my wife. Yo, Cook, what's good? Block, what's good? Mask, how you doing? I was first. I appreciate you, bro. I wish the neighborhood was back. Day, what's good? I already asked my Twitch chat this, but YouTube, I'm going to ask you guys as well. What is one thing you would want to see in 2K27, whether it's a new feature or something improved? Let me see right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What's good, Pickles? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Mixon, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Donnie, y'all, make sure you guys leave a like on the stream too. Everybody in the YouTube chat, y'all leave a like for me real quick. Leave a like. Leave a like. It's free. It's free. No adrenaline bars. Better defense. What do you mean? Got to be specific. No more dribble gods. So you kind of want 2K25 back. Is that what you want? Yeah. Cole X Blue Hair Demon Davis. Shout out Davis, bro. Faithful Knight with the follow. Thank you, bro. For you to not complain about playing sweats in the park because it's funny. Okay. Defense needs to be improved. Okay, but what? Like, be specific. Better contest system. Good gameplay. That's so broad, bro. Better defense, pluck steals. I'm going to be honest, though, Taz. I do not. One thing about 2K26 that I do like is the fact that there are no RNG pluck steals. That shit is terrible. Like, that was bad in 2K24. I'm glad. Like I'm happy that there's like, yeah, the blitz steals aren't consistent, but yeah, I mean, clean blocks, not getting fouled. Yes, the foul calls are annoying. Zins need to go. Agreed. Like to see the 2K17 Cole. Better contest, feels non-existent. Contact dunks. Yeah, the green window for the dunk is definitely cooked. Tournament today? No. Can we please allow longer wingspans? Really? I don't think the wingspan should be a solution to help the contest system. I'm not gonna lie, but I see where you're going though. No tempo. Take out theater. Well, chat. I'm gonna be honest, bro. My conspiracy theory is I don't think there may be theater, but with all these screenshots we're gonna cover today, I'm gonna go through all of them. If you guys didn't watch my news video, I'll get you up to date. But yeah, we're gonna go over everything. Does 2K27 come out in 6 days? No, we get news in 6 days. Han Ross, you were in my video, bro. I remember I played random rec with you, bro. You can't let Mo Buckets beat you guys. Yo, Mo's a dog, bro. We need prime Cole. All right, chat. What you been on? Not much, man. Just grinding, getting outside, running a lot. All right, chat. Before we get into the news, remember, if you guys have not been watching my videos, you guys have not heard, I am doing a $150 edition for NBA 2K27. I'm giving away the $150 edition for NBA 2K27. If you guys want to enter that, all you have to do is DM me on Instagram and say 2K27, okay? If you've already DM me, you're in, you're good. If you have not DM me, do that real quick, okay? I'm announcing the winner at the end of Season 8. So, I don't know, was that like few more weeks? I don't know. So, yeah. When can we pre-order 27? I don't know yet. I don't know. I think we're gonna get some basic news in 6 days. I think that's what we're gonna do. That was fun. Yeah, it was fun, bro. All right, boys, let's get into it. Let's react. So, chat, this was the newest screenshot they just put up today. Okay, so obviously we got 6 days to go. The background is kind of like looks like an abandoned place. I don't know. It's got graffiti on the walls. I don't know if this is like on a street. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But we got this screenshot right here. Wait, did I miss a sub? No, I did not. No, appreciate you. Yo, what's good? Prop, welcome to the stream, bro. This is going to be stupidly expensive for a mid-game? What do you mean? You think they're going to increase the price of the game? No beard Cole? Nah, I'm in my dad era, bro. I don't trust the 2K devs. What build are you making for 2K27? I mean, I don't know. I know just as much as you guys, bro. I don't know much, but basically what I'm gonna do is I always go with the tall builds. I'm gonna look for a tall build. I always go like 6'6", 6'7", or 6'8". So yeah, that's always my day one build. I don't like making small guards. But chat, this is the 7 days to go screenshot. And my boy Tough NYC told me that this tunnel is in New York. And it's close to Dyckman Park. So we're going to get into it. You guys are going to see more screenshots, but there's a lot of screenshots with subways, tunnels, and different parks around the world. You know what I mean? Lots of different ones. So if you guys didn't watch my news video, what I'm thinking is going to be is I'm thinking 2K is going to, it seems as if they're going down the NBA Live 18 or NBA Live 19 route with the matchmaking. And like, if they're going to do that, I would imagine the theater would be gone. But with all these screenshots with like all of the different parks around the world, we're going to get into them. There's some in Australia. There's some in Paris. You got Venice Beach. They got all those. So I'm thinking like, because it's almost like they're hinting at that. Like they got this screenshot with a tunnel, subways. Now I don't think in my why I'm saying I think there's going to be those are going to be matchmaking is because there's no way there's going to be like 20 different parks. There's just no way. I just don't know. I just don't see how the servers would be full. I wouldn't imagine that. You know, but who knows? They might. I don't know. I hope this wouldn't be the case, but I'm hoping they wouldn't just show all these screenshots and then had like nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? I hope they fix on-ball steals, adding more steal animations. What's up, brother? Can you drop a stream on YouTube? I'm live on YouTube and Twitch right now. Golly, what's good, bro? They need to remove tempo from 2K27. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My son, I know it's my court and it's offline, but my son can literally. Wait, I actually turned the online settings on. My son, who is almost 3 years old, can tempo shoot. It's actually kind of crazy. Cole, do you think we will get tall builds in 2K27? I don't know if that's like a rage bait comment or are you just, I don't know. That's, what do you mean, are tall builds? What, are they just going to remove every build like 6'5" or taller? Yeah, I appreciate you, no cap. So we got this screenshot right here. Graffiti. They dropped this one on the 15th a couple of days ago with a rose emoji. I don't know if that's hinting at something Derrick Rose related. Maybe a Derrick Rose edition. I don't know. I believe most of this stuff is for Street Kings. No way. No way. Like, maybe some of them legal, but there's no way like they'd have like Venice Beach, bro, or something for Street Kings. There's no way. That'd be a big disappointment. I'm making a 99 3-point build. Yeah. I think it's gonna be based on major cities or courts in the cities. Get rid of Cruz as well. It didn't matter after season 1, but why would you get rid of it? I think Cruz were a good addition, but they have to expand on it. Why would you get rid of it? Why wouldn't you just expand and make it better? Remove Street Kings. Okay. I'm either going with a 6-6 D-book build or a point forward. Yeah. Yeah. So we got this one right here. And then this one is I think this one is the most different from all the other screenshots that we've gotten. A lot of people are saying that this could be a locker room, but in my opinion, it does because there's a bench right here. But a lot of people are saying this could be where like your my player, like the my player builder is, like where your player's like standing underneath, because there's a big spotlight right here. It's a bus stop? Oh, wait, it is. That is a bus stop. Yo, I'm blind. Good looks. Because you can see the trees in the background. Wait, this is a bus stop. Wait, what the? Chat, what are they hinting at? These pictures are not hinting nothing to me. I mean, who knows? They could mean absolutely nothing. Some of them. But there's no way with pictures like with Venice Beach in the background. Bro. That would actually be a big disappointment if like the Venice Beach Park, isn't in the game. So different cities. Again, chat, I just think with all the different screenshots of the parks, I think that's going to signify like matchmaking. I'm hoping they just make it the theater be like NBA Live 19 where you queue into 10 to 15 different parks. Yeah. I said that in my news video not too long ago. Bro, chat, I've been saying this. Before 2K25 dropped, I said theater needs to be gone and they need to have something where like you enter like a private jet. I don't know, just something, I don't know. I was just slabbing off the top of my head. But like you enter a private jet and then like you pick which mode you want to play with your friends, and then it just takes you, there's like 30 different locations matchmaking. You think we get a demo? I doubt it. We haven't had a demo since when? 2K21 on PS4? Have we got? I don't think we've gotten one. I think demos are gone, bro. We need demos back. I agree, man. That'd be cool to have demos, but I don't think we're gonna get them. right, Angry. The prelude. 22 had a prelude, really? Did it? I don't remember. Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, they're dropping all these tweets at 10 a.m. So it's going to lead up until next Thursday. Next Thursday, chat. All right, so we got this screenshot right here. And I saw someone on Twitter say where this is at. And I'm pretty sure this is overseas somewhere. Does anybody know where this is at? What's up, Omar? Does anybody know where this is at, chat? Preludes were useless anyways. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The 2K17 prelude was my favorite. No, for sure. Me too, Hot Wires. Bro, imagine they have matchmaking like NBA Live 19 with like hella different parks, different locations, and there's no skill-based matchmaking. You just play anybody. I'd love it, bro. That might be a dope reward. Tough. UK Flats, China. Looks like London. Y'all thinking it's London? Looks like, nah, this ain't Rucker Park. So that's the 10 days to go screenshot. 11 days to go. I think this is New York, right, chat? I think this is New York, right? And that's something else is like there's a lot of New York themed screenshots they're dropping. Miami? Really, Lucas? I'm not seeing Miami, bro. I lived in Miami for a while. This does not look like Miami. I don't know. I don't. And then this one, where was this one, chat? This is, wait, is it? No, wait, chat, this might be the same one. Look, 12 days to go. This is the same one as this one. No, you're good. You're good. No, I'm open for opinions. We need some park badges back. Bone collector. Hey, that was kind of fire, bro. Yeah, that's the same. This is the same screenshot. I didn't even notice that. 13 days to go. Does anybody know this location? It'd be kind of hard to tell. Looks like UK, Chicago. Yeah, no, for sure, Kaz. London. Yeah, I'm seeing like a lot of these pictures have like a lot of graffiti. Probably so, AP. Probably so. Chat, after we get done looking at all these screenshots, we're going to react to Joe Knows video. Chat, if you're on Twitch, YouTube, it doesn't matter. Type 1 if you already watched Joe Knows video. I have not watched it yet. I saw some tweets, but I personally want to watch it and give my opinion on everything. Looks like the park from 15. This one? I don't remember a park looking like this in 15. Maybe it resembles a little bit. And then this screenshot, this is Australia. We already went over this. This is Australia. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. This is the latest 2K has had pre-orders and reveal that I can remember. Really? I feel like they're on the same timing as every year. Best time was when we got the builder before. By the time they should make it 1-on-1 with the game so you can just download your player and the game comes out. Oh, what you talking about, like including a prelude? Under the Bridge would be crazy. We need to remove animation caps and let every build use any jump shot. I don't know. Maybe. Definitely not dribble moves, though. That would actually break the game. But yeah, I think that the screenshots that I'm most excited about is this one. This one's fire. Because I feel like they're hinting at, like I said, guys, like you're just in a subway and I feel like it's going to go to matchmaking. You just pick a park. Bring back Bullet Passer. Not true hot wires. I agree. I don't know how to do any of that, Lucas. I'm a bot. This really blows GTA away. Oh, man. You're funny, bro. I feel like Cap Breakers got to go. They're not, though. Like, chat, so I'm going to talk about this when it comes to Joe's video. Because I kind of already have an opinion, or not an opinion, but like I kind of already know what he's going to talk about just based on his tweets. But like, I get it. We have a lot of opinions on things, but we also have to be realistic with things. Like we know, right? If you're not a child and you're actually an adult and you have a brain, like you understand, like 2K is trying to like find every single way to maximize profits. And that's not going away. It's not. Like, it's not going away. But there's things that as a community we can stand up for and try to make the rest of the community happy, the consumers happy, right? But we're going to get into all that in a second. Opinion on tempo shooting? It's too easy, and I don't know. I just don't know if there's a way to balance it. There might be, but if they removed it, I wouldn't care. I mean, think about it. Yo, if there's anybody like really, really, really upset if they removed it, it's like, bro, you used button all the way up until 25 or 26. It's like, it's not hard. What's up, Reese? I'm more worried about gameplay than anything else. Of course, that should be everyone's number one priority. That is the most important thing. I was thinking Vice Grip. Vice Grip. Yo, that was an AO badge back in the day, bro. Chat, type 1 if you want them to keep rhythm shooting. Type 2 if you want them to remove it. 100% tough. Let me see. Type 3 if you tempo shoot and you want it removed. That's what I really want to see. Type 3 if you tempo shoot and you want it removed. It's definitely way too easy. Yeah. 1, but remove it from comp game modes. So you're saying essentially, saying kind of like Stage this year, how that like they removed the online, like the meter. How are you going to use something good and want it removed though? Because it's like more of a realization that it's too easy. And those people that rhythm shoot that are typing 3, they know how to button shoot too. Because if we're gonna be completely honest, rhythm shooting is like it really is like a training wheel. It really is. Like it made a lot of people good shooters. Is tempo getting removed? I don't know. I'm just saying, we're just asking opinions. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I think this screenshot is by far like my favorite one. Is knowing that, not knowing, but like hoping they're teasing. I would think this leads to some type of matchmaking similar to how theater is now. And then this is another screenshot, and this was one of the only ones, chat, where it looked like a city. Well, they had another New York one. Okay, all the screenshots that have a city or looks like a city in the background, but does not have like a hoop or any of that, it gives me New York vibes. Tokyo? You think this is Tokyo? This is chat. This is my prediction. I said this in my news video, but this is my prediction. I think, yeah, it does look like Times Square in my opinion. I think that there's going to be a city, and they're either going to have a park inside of it, similar to how 19 and 20 was. And then they're going to have like that subway, which is going to be essentially like the new concept of the theater. And with all these backgrounds and screenshots that we're seeing, Venice, we're seeing all that stuff. Like, I'm thinking that it's going to be matchmaking to all those parks. I don't think that's going to be its own server or lobby. I'm thinking it's going to be strictly matchmaking. Are you going to play 2K when GTA drops? I will be on GTA. Just not a cruise ship? No, I agree, Avery. And then you got this screenshot right here. This was put up a few days, or honestly like a week ago, I think. But I'm pretty sure this is in Paris, right, chat? I'm pretty sure this is like a famous Paris place. Cages. What you're saying is amazing. So, it would love. What's up? Oh yeah. Oh, is that how you say it? Is it Tisset? Chat, is it called Tisset? Tissot? Tissot? Tisset. I worked with them before. I'm your biggest fan. Thanks, bro. Tissot. Tissot? Is it bad that I worked with them before and I don't know how to pronounce their name? Okay, what you said. Let's see. What you're saying is amazing. It would love the park and city to be built together like 19 and 20. We had so much fun back then, and then the events would actually be in the park again. Yeah, back in like 2024. Back in like 2024, I did, yeah. Yo, Boo, thank you for the follow on the purple app, bro. No, Cav, I appreciate you, bro. You too, man. Tough. You're crazy, bro. All right. You got this screenshot with the locker. What do y'all think in chat? I think this is something for my career related with the storyline, I'm thinking. What do y'all think in chat? T-Sot, actually, I think. I don't know, bro. Yes, I am Beefstroke. I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, bro. Did you ever do a Prime Curry build? I did not do a Prime Curry build. High school story mode? Going back to high school, chat? You think my career is going to start in high school? When's the last time we had that? 17? Was that 17, chat? Yo, guys, I got to use the bathroom. I got to pee real quick. But real quick, while I'm gone, I'm going to give y'all a second to enter my 2K27 giveaway. If you guys have not heard, if you've already DM'd me, you're in, you're good. But if you have not DM'd me, go to my Instagram. It's at the bottom of the screen, cold.theman.yt. Just message me and say 2K27, and you're automatically in. That's all you guys got to do. All right? All you guys got to do. All right? So y'all do that. I'm going to use the bathroom while I'm gone. We're going to get back to it. What's up, Key? But while I'm using the bathroom, y'all DM me on Instagram and say 2K27. Enter the giveaway. We're giving away the $150 edition, okay? It's going to be happening at the end of Season 8, okay? So don't miss out. Why would you not give yourself a chance? All right? So y'all do that real quick. I'm going to use the bathroom. Take us with you. What is wrong with you, Key? You got to add the fa? Y'all like my sound effects? Alrighty, let's get into it. All right, we got this one right here. I think this is by far my favorite one, chat. I think this is by far my favorite one. If 2K actually put this up and they don't include Venice Beach in the game, I'm actually gonna be upset. Yeah, I got to. Now this is gonna be crazy. This right here would be crazy. Like in terms of like environments and stuff. Like obviously gameplay is the most important, but like 3v3. Like Venice Beach would, like, bro, guys, that would be absolutely insane, bro. That would be insane. Then you got this one. A lot of these are old, so if you guys have not already seen these are the ones. I walked on Venice Beach like 4 years ago. Yeah. I've been there. I think I've been to Venice Beach twice. I cannot wait to midi fade for 9 months straight. Yo, I feel like they gotta like. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. All right, but yeah, you got these screenshots. If you guys haven't seen these, just go to Twitter. I mean, it's just like, you know, this is where it started right here. This was like one of the main first ones. Like again, another subway. You know, another subway. Who knows? It could be for show. It could be hinting at traveling to different parks with the matchmaking. I don't know, but. Yeah, those are all of the screenshots that 2K has posted. Chat, they're posting these every morning at 10 a.m. East Coast time. So y'all keep that in mind. If you guys want to stay updated, again, this is the most updated one they posted 2 hours ago. Yeah, I think like for me, my prediction is the main city is going to be based in like a New York themed city. And then there's going to be subways that take you to the matchmaking parks. That's what I feel like that's what they're hinting at. But I think there's going to be a basic like New York park in the city, kind of like similar to 2K20 and 19. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But y'all let me know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I'm wrong? Do y'all agree? What do you think they're going to do? Yeah, they could. Matchmaking definitely needs to be buffed. Having 2 centers in a rec game is crazy work. Yeah. Hope it's not huge. Nah. I don't even like really mind the city this year. Okay, chat. Well, that is all the screenshots. So now we're going to react to Joe Knows video. Again, a lot of you guys have. Okay. We're going to watch Joe Knows video, chat. I have not. I've seen about the stuff on Twitter. But we're going to react to it. What's good, Demi? Yep. 10 a.m. on Thursday is when the news is dropping. I don't know what they're going to do, but yeah. Got an in-game build. I think I'm done making builds, man. Another reason why I've been inconsistent streaming is because I've been knocking out all my videos for the rest of the year. So, yeah. What's good, Blady? What's good, man? But yeah, here we go, chat. Let's get into it. Let me turn on the desktop audio so y'all can hear it. Y'all let me know if the desktop audio is low, too high. Let me know. Here we go, chat.
Shout out to the college football community, creators.
Chat, is it too high or is it too low? Let me know. Make sure it's good.
Shout out to the college football community, creators, everybody that teamed up and actually impacted change in their community. It was inspirational, to say the least. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, College Football 27
a little low. All right, that should be good.
Dropped, and essentially they tried to sneak in microtransactions in an offline game mode. On top of putting those microtransactions in, if you decided not to spend money on the microtransactions, they made progressing through that mode much slower.
If you guys didn't know, all that stuff, chat, type 1 if you've heard about the college football stuff, all the stuff that's been going on. So basically, to dumb it down is it affects different modes, but basically like the Road to Glory mode, it's all offline. And if you want to play legitimately to get the tokens or the XP, you're not even going to be maxed out by your senior season. It's actually insane. You literally have to spend money to get your build upgraded to play against AIs, bro. Oh, that's the wrong one. Exactly. It's offline.
Now,
so kind of crazy, but
not only the creators, but the community as a whole all joined together and essentially said, play the game, but do not pay for the microtransactions. And they actually forced EA's hand, and EA took it out of the game. Now, of course, in my position, it just makes me think like, man, what would the 2K community be capable of? You know, if they were able to do that, is it realistic to say we could do it over on this side? And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today. Is it possible that creators, community members, everybody could come together and actually force not NBA 2K, but Take-Two Interactive, the company that owns NBA 2K, to actually change the way they go about it? Well, we're going to deep dive into that topic, and I'm going to give you my opinion on everything. Now, honestly, I don't know if my opinion on this will actually change anything. There's a chance our community just isn't capable of coming together for anything. There's a chance 2K and Take-Two see this and just say, kick rocks, we don't care. There's a chance I get blackballed from everything that I've been invited to. But I still feel like I owe it to not only my community, but the 2K community to make this video. Now listen, I've been playing 2K since 2K6. I even got the freaking disc that my parents bought me back when I was a kid.
Damn, Joe. You old as hell. No, I'm kidding, chat. I'm kidding. Chat, I've been playing NBA Live since I think '01 or '02, whichever one with Kevin Garnett was on the cover. So yeah. 2K27 news. We just got screenshots today. Cole not far off. Guys, how old do I look? Be honest. Be honest. Okay, with a beard, I look older, but stop, bro. I'm 29, Chad. I'm 29.
I've been doing YouTube since 2016, and one thing I've always been true to myself with is I always share my honest opinion. Even if I think it could hurt me in other areas, I'm always going to be true to myself. I've talked about VC many times in the past, and I've always said impacting change when it comes to microtransactions in 2K is difficult.
And chat, like I've seen, there's like a lot of people that have seen this video, and I've seen comments on my content saying like, Cole, why don't you speak up? And it's like, I do agree. I agree that like, it's not only 2K, bro. It's microtransactions. They're everywhere, bro. They're everywhere. They are. And you know, back in the day, bro, you know, 2K21, 2K22, 2K23, like I expressed my frustrations on Twitter like a lot, consistently, almost to the point where it almost like that's like the only thing I was tweeting. So I just kind of like was like, all right, I don't want my whole personality to be based on like complaining. But like the last thing I want is for like consumers or viewers to think like, oh, Cole just doesn't give a fuck. It's like I expressed my frustrations for like years, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, it's just not gonna work. But like I'd be lying if I said like microtransactions and stuff like weren't a problem. But that's like it's every game now. It's like it's gonna be in GTA 6. It's every game. It's every single game, bro. We're gonna get more into it as we watch the video. I'll give you guys my opinion and see what Joe says.
Other creators much bigger than myself have tried over the years. It
Exactly.
can't just be from one or two big creators. We see with college football, it wasn't just the creators. The whole community joined in and they were able to impact change.
But that's the thing, though. The whole college football community came together. And this is the thing. This is the thing, chat. Like, I chopped it up with Joe yesterday on the phone. And, like, the thing is, chat, is, like, the college football stuff that's going on was something very, very, very specific and a new issue, right? With 2K, this stuff has been going on for, like, hella long. And, like, if creators want to get together and, you know, if you want to say put their foot down or make a hashtag or something, like, it's, you know what I mean? It's got to be, it has to be something specific. And I'm going to get into that topic in a second. And you guys know how it is, man. Like, I've grown up. I'm an adult now. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I've matured a lot over the past 5 years. And everything I do is like, it comes from the love of, you know, my community. It comes from the consumers that play 2K. At the end of the day, we just want to have fun on 2K, right? Right. That's why we play video games to have fun, you know, escape from whatever like BS stuff you got going on in life. You just want to have fun. So like, I'm always for it, but I'm also respectful about it too. Like, and I'm also real about shit too. Like, I understand like 2K's, like I understand, bro. As a company, you have to profit, but like I feel like there's ways that can benefit both sides, right? Like there's ways that you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see. Like the consumers have got to be happy too.
When college football was
creators of the game first, they're the first ones to buy VC every year. We literally. Well, I'm gonna get into a second, but bro, it's like we have to, bro. Literally, like, I literally have to. We literally have to. We have to. If we want to make this is my job. Like that's the way 2K created the game. You know? You know what I mean? I can't get on and not I have to be able to. I have to. You know what I mean? And like I was talking to Joe yesterday, and you know, a lot of people say that. A lot of people blame creators and say like, "Oh, you guys do all this. You guys like spend money on builds." It's like, bro, it's also our livelihood too, right? And Joe like he made a good point. He was like, bro, gas could get up to $5, bro. But like, you know, I want to use my car, so I got to spend some gas money, bro. You know, you don't have to use your car if you don't want, but I want to use mine, and you know, that's just the way it is. We're way too deep into change now. We've had a voice since 2K13, but things have changed drastically. And Tricks, I see what you're saying. Why would they start now? I'm gonna get into it, guys, but my whole point of this is you have to be realistic with shit, bro. You guys know listen. If we're gonna be realistic with stuff, we know 2K is not gonna make VC prices cheaper. It's not even 2K. It's not, and that's the thing. The community doesn't really know much. It's not 2K. It ain't Mike Wang. It ain't Ronnie. Those guys don't make VC prices, bro. It's Take-Two Interactive. Take-Two Interactive owns 2K. They own Rockstar, which makes GTA 6. It's the man above, bro. It's not about Mike Wang. A lot of people don't understand that, bro. Right? So, you know, like this is my opinion on it, bro. I think it comes down to being realistic in your head, knowing Take-Two Interactive that they're coming out with a new 2K every year. They're profiting. They are profiting. They're not taking away microtransactions. They're not taking away. They're not going to lower VC prices, right? Would I want them to? Of course, they're not gonna. Let's be realistic. You know it's not happening, okay? Let's be realistic. It's not happening. Now, in my opinion, I think there's still a way that they can make the consumers happy. And I don't want to get into it too much because, you know, I don't know if any other creators are going to make videos and whatnot, but basically, I think if creators want to make a stand or say something that really matters the most, and this is like I told Joe this yesterday on the phone, I think what it comes down to is, like I said, being realistic, knowing 2K's not dropping prices. They're not going to give us shit for free. It's not happening. Cut that out. If you think, if that's going to be your stand, then you have a child's mindset. It's not happening. It's not happening. And if you want to boycott 2K, it's not happening because there's still going to be millions of people that spend VC, buy the VC. It's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. They're not changing anything. There's no way they make VC prices cheaper. Okay. But I think this is what I was telling Joe yesterday. They need to increase the value of VC. Okay. We spend the money on the VC. The VC should be more valuable. Now, there's lots of different things you could do for that, right? There's a lot of different things that we could talk about. But I think a perfect example is if we make a build. Chat, how many of y'all have made like a build and then like tweaked it? You made a new version of that build. Type 1 if you've ever done that. Like, bro, you like I have like 8 builds, bro. Just tweaked a little bit. And you got to spend $100 or however much it is, $80, $100, however much it leads up to. All right. I think what would be fair, and this comes back to the value of the VC. Okay. I think it's very fair that if we make a build, we spend $80, $100, however much it is, and we figure out, we're like, dang, we really, I don't like this. Maybe this build isn't that good anymore because of patches, or once patches drop, metas change. You guys saw like every year, like builds are good, and then a patch may make that build a little, not as good anymore. And you're like, dang, I just spent $100. Like, I want to make a new one, right? Again, I'm not saying 2K needs to give us 1 million free builds. I'm not saying that, all right? Because they have to profit. They have to. And that's just being realistic. That's just the way it's going to go. But I think what would be something that could be really cool, and you guys let me know if you agree or you have opinions on it, but I think it would be dope. I think it would be dope to have like everybody, if you pre-order the game, not even like the most expensive edition, but if you pre-order, you get a respec on your first build. Meaning, if you make the build, you don't like it, instead of going to spend another $100 or $80, whatever it is, you could tweak it. You could go back, you could affect the wingspan a little bit, you could affect the height, and you can change your build, right? That is valuing your VC. And I think this would not only obviously make the consumer happy, but I think that would be beneficial for 2K as well. Because do you know how many people would see, oh, we have respec in the game? Do you know how many people that used to play 2K that doesn't anymore that would actually like consider buying it now? Like, I think it would bring more eyes. Like Moses, like that, like stuff like that. Like it's not realistic, bro. He says we need a serious boycott. Like, everybody could buy the game but do a no money spent. It's just, it's not going to happen. That's just, people, they're not going to do that. They're not going to get on the game and then do that. They're going to get on the game and upgrade their player so they can have fun. No one's doing it. That's just not, like, you got to be realistic, bro. And I'm not going at you. I'm not trying to be rude, but you gotta like mature up. You gotta know that that's not happening. What's good, Juice? Right? So this is my idea. I think something that could be really cool, that could make the consumers, the players that play 2K, very happy, and could benefit 2K. Is, I think, every season, I don't think this is really asking for too much. I think at the end of every season, like, you guys know how we have level 40 for a cap breaker. Like, maybe the cap breaker could be at 39, and then level 40 could be, you earn a respec token, right? So you the new season drops, you have a build that you just earned a cap breaker on, and you're like, ooh, I can't get this because my max potential isn't, say that you want a 93 ball. Chat, say that you want a 93 ball, but your max potential is an 89. Right? You grinded, you got level 40, and then you're like, oh, I can respec it. Now I'm gonna bring the wingspan down, and now I can put it up to 90. So very, 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 very simple. Very simple. And like, you get one of those a season. Like, I think that's valuing your VC, right? And something else I was gonna say is, like, you guys, I don't know if you guys play my team, but like, you can buy packs, get MT, right? And then you could literally like sell. You could get a card and then sell it for MT. You're getting MT back. If you have a card that you don't want, you can put it on the auction house, and then you can get more MT. It's like, why can't we do something similar to that in the My Player mode? Whether that's a full respec, whether that's I don't like this build, maybe 2K can, like, I could almost refund this build, get 150k VC back. I don't know, right? It needs to be unlimited respecs or it ain't worth it. Then that, again, McCappy, that's just not realistic. Then 2K wouldn't profit and they wouldn't do it. We have to be realistic. That's just a starter, McCappy. That's just a starter. I'm just thinking, this is just off the top of my head, bro. They can't give out they're not gonna give out unlimited respecs. It's not happening. You know what I mean? That's not happening, or else they wouldn't make money, and they're not doing that. They should have like a token where you can revert VC. Yeah, or get maybe like a recycle, man. You get some VC back for the build. They're not going to give you all the VC back, or else they wouldn't profit. You got to be realistic. But I think my whole point, chat, is if creators are going to get together like college football did, it's got to be something specific. And like, in my opinion, people talk about builds. People talk about clothes are too expensive. People talk about all this stuff, bro. The main thing that revolves all around it is the VC, and I feel like our VC lacks value right now. That's what I'm trying to get at. Chat, let me know if y'all agree. I mean, like, let me know if y'all disagree. Profits over players? No. It's just being realistic. Again, Moses, I see what you're saying, but you know, in the back of your head, you know for a fact that people are not going to get on the game and not buy VC. There's not going to be a worldwide boycott. There are people who get off their 9-to-5s and they want to get home and they got money to spend it, and they're going to do it. They're not going to play on 60 overall. Not everybody's doing that. Maybe 3% of the community would do that. And then 2K, that wouldn't even be a big hit in revenue. And like, I see where y'all are coming from. I get it. I see what y'all are saying. I like, you know, like, I do agree. I think microtransactions in every game are overboard. And Rome wasn't built in a day. It's just, but my point is, McCappy, that's not happening. It wouldn't happen. Like, it's not that, I'm not telling you that I wouldn't want it to happen. I'm saying it's not realistic. It's not. Not everybody's going to come together and not buy VC. Yes, people on Twitter might do it, but it might even be less than 5%. It might be less than 1%. It's just not realistic, bro. It's not happening. And my solution, my whole point to that is to value our VC. That's the real solution. That's really what it comes down to, bro. I think that is the real solution. I think if we make a bill, we don't like it, we should be able to tweak things, you know, instead of spending another $100. And 2K obviously wouldn't let us have unlimited because it's not that they wouldn't profit. You know what I mean? Holy Yap. I mean, this is a stream, so I don't know. This may be to a little like higher up for you. You might just want to go back to TikTok and doom scroll. Probably be good for your smooth brain. So, I mean, this is just, again, guys, you know, this is just my opinion on it. And like, I'm trying to give realistic solutions, you know? And again, there's people that say like, you know, creators, you guys buy VC. It's like, bro, then I wouldn't be able to make content. Then I wouldn't be a creator. Like, I have to. I literally have to. Then I wouldn't. Then this is my livelihood. It's not my fault or any creator's fault why the game is like this. And I see so many people, and it's such a flawed mindset. There's so many people that say, well, creators only upload build videos. It's like, well, guess what? I mean, this is a my player mode. It's based off a build. What else do you want us to post? Right? That is what gets the most views. Builds. Back in the day, you guys, if you were back around the day a long time ago, I did lots of entertaining videos, you know, drinking with G-Man in the stage. Type 1 if y'all remember that, man. Good times, bro. You know, I used to do all that type of content. That content fell off There's a reason why I switched my whole content perspective, my whole everything. It doesn't work anymore. It does for some people, but not for me. But, you know, like, that's just how it really goes. That's how it goes down. It's how it is. We're in a my player mode, bro. Okay? So my point of this is to be realistic and to try to make a step in the right direction. That's my point. What's good, Chosen? Again, we just have to be realistic. Nobody's boycotting. It's not happening. Some people might, but it's not going to make a big enough impact. People get off from work. They're going to want to get home and play. They're not lowering prices. They're not going to make anything free. It's just not happening. It's not happening. But I think a solution to make us happy would be to value the VC more. Value our VC. Hashtag value my VC. I don't know. You know? I think we should have more value in it. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, really makes you think.
Thomas, thank you for the follow on Twitch, bro. Folks would make more builds and spend more money if VC transactions down. Make more money, I guarantee. Yeah, like, there's people that say like, "Yo, Cole, like just don't spend money first month." It's like the first month is the biggest month for me for content. Like, viewership is at its peak. I have to post content.
Is it possible to do that over here on the 2K side? But a major difference over here on the 2K side?
Make clothes cheaper. That's something they could do, but are they? Probably not. What they could do, we don't like clothes. If we buy something and we want to refund it, let us get half the VC back. I'm just being realistic, you know? What's good, JT? You know? Are they going to make VC? Are they going to make it cheaper? No. Yeah, they're not. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. That's 2K's theme song, yo. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Chat, they see y'all open up. They see y'all click buy VC. Spin that shit.
Side is people are enough.
All right. Enough of me yapping though. Let's listen to Joe. Hold on.
Is it possible to do that over here on the 2K side? But
also, I will say this. I'm yapping. Holy yap. My bad. Joe literally made this video. I got to watch the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure this is more of him addressing the situation than giving solutions right now. But like, bro, you as a creator, like, you cannot win. If you don't speak up, you're a puppet. You're glazing, gargling. You're being quiet. You just want a logo. But if you do speak up, I saw tweets that went viral on Joe Knows tweets saying, "It's too deep in. It's too deep in. It's too deep in. It's too deep in. It's not happening." It's like, what do you want us to do? Because you guys are puppets. Explain how I'm a puppet when I explain everything that is wrong. Y'all know I speak my mind. No, what I am is I'm real. I'm an adult. And I go directly at 2K and what is wrong. Simba, you're not in my streams. You don't watch. Chat, type 1 if y'all have seen me bitch about the game all year. Everything. When I'm playing, I nonstop bitch about shit. What are you talking about? How do I kiss ass? There's people in my random rec comments that say, "Yo, Cole, you complain too much about what goes on in the game." I complain about blocking fouls in the rec. I complain about a lot of stuff. I complain about stuff all the time. And some people say you complain too much about the game. It's like, but I'm also like, no shot at Flight or like anybody who says like, "Yo, fuck this guy" or "fuck that guy." It's like Flight does that now because it's funny to people. It's funny to people. And like, he does it because it's like, it's a quick like bait, you know what I mean? But like, what does that do? Is it because I don't say fuck someone at 2K? Is that why I'm a puppet, or because I'm an adult and I give solutions? I don't just say, "Hey, fix 2K, 2K ass, fix this," or I'm an adult, I'm professional, and I speak up and give solutions. That's what a lot of big creators never do. They just complain, and don't give fucking solutions. I'm trying to give solutions. I'm literally trying to give solutions. I didn't ban you. One of my mods did. My hands are up right here. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not speaking the truth. You're just being ignorant. And you're just, you're 30. Get a real job and stop bitching. I'm 29, by the way. You put the wrong and get a real job. Yeah, I might have to, man. I don't know. But anyways.
We do not care.
Sure, Cole does it here and there. Yeah, for sure, man. But Swante is the real antagonist of 2K. So, shout out Swante. I respect Swante. But I have to be on that level, or else I'm a puppet? Is that what you're saying? I can't sit here and be myself. I'm literally being myself. That wouldn't be myself. If I'm lashing out, going crazy, that's literally not me. That's not, it used to be, but I've matured. That's just not, it's just not who I am. Like I give my honest opinion, and I say what needs to be fixed. As I'm doing right now. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be speaking about it. I wouldn't be streaming. Yes, bro, you mentioned things to 2K, and 2K looks at you and calls you a sweetheart. Yeah, you're just, yeah. Nah, you could just get him out of here. He's just, at this point, he's just, yeah, you can just pack him up. Don't hit the unban request and say, "Oh, please, Cole, unban me. Because guess what, again?
We do not care.
"Oh, Cole, unban me. I don't know why I got banned." No, you're just ignorant, and you're just not listening to anything I'm saying. Like, how is me saying I think microtransactions is a problem, and me complaining about every little issue gameplay wise, how is that me being a puppet? Is it because I'm not like swearing and going crazy at specific people that work for 2K? If that's the case, then you just got to grow up, bro. You just got to grow up, man. Just got to grow up, bro. You got to grow up. All right, let's listen though.
A major difference over here on the 2K side is people are numb to this. This has been going on for years. People have talked about it. Creators have made videos. I've talked about VC before. And it's just something that people who play 2K are numb to. It's been this way for years and years and years, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. VC prices have gone up. The cost of making a build has gone up. The cost of clothes has gone up. Everything has become more expensive.
They got season passes now, where technically it's like, yeah, you can buy the Hall of Fame pass and you get the amount of VC that you would already spend, but it's like a mindset thing. It's like a psychological thing that 2K knows what they're doing. It's like, yeah, but you get all this extra stuff too, and you're already going to spend this VC. But would you actually spend the VC if that wasn't there?
Expensive in the game. On the college football side, this was brand new. The game hadn't come out for 11 years. Then College Football 25 dropped. Very, very hyped. College Football 26 dropped. Now 27 dropped, and they snuck in microtransactions. The community jumped on it right away and were able to get change. On the 2K side, this has been going on for over a decade. And as I said, it's gotten more and more expensive. Now, the thing that's even crazier on the 2K side is not only is it really expensive to make players or open My Team packs and all those things, but nothing transfers to the next game. So everything you spend on 26, you lose in 27. Now listen to this. On the My Player side, not only do you have to buy...
Holy shit, that guy's hot. Joe, I saw the part where you showed your NBA Live or 2K6 disc. Damn.
The game, but but you're also spending hundreds of dollars
Hey Joe, someone just called me a puppet in the chat because I don't cuss people out at 2K.
on builds to upgrade the attributes.
We're puppets, bro. We complain and we give solutions, but we're puppets, man. We're just puppets, dude. You know, we're puppets, bro.
Buy animations. And
You were going into college when that game came out?
then obviously if you want to do all the extra
you're
stuff
older
with
than me,
clothes
bro.
and all that, that's going to cost you as well. But it's even worse on the My Team side. And I'm not even really a My Team player, but I see it all the time. People spending thousands of dollars at the chance of getting a card.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's bro. Yo, that's one mode I'd never play, bro. I would never play My Team, bro. Yo, is there anybody in here that plays My Team? You literally have to spend so much money to even compete, bro. My Team not bad. Well, it depends. It depends. If you're playing the what's it called mode, the triple threat, you could get a cool card and play twos, similar to Park.
Their pack. And I want to reiterate, nothing transfers to the next game. You lose it all. And then on top of it, the season pass, that could be a whole nother topic for another video, but that's another thing to factor in. It's really crazy when you think about it. I couldn't imagine as a kid asking my parents to buy me a $70 game and then, hey, I also need another $100 just to be able to compete and play online in that game. My parents would have looked at me sideways like, are we serious? We already got you the game. Go play it.
No, like one thing I've always thought about, and again, I've complained about this for years on Twitter. I have. Okay, I complained for years on it, but like, bro, the fact that like a build in the game, one single build costs more than the actual like product that you're buying. You know, I mean, it is what it is. That's where we're at. Like that's where we're at right now, and like that's. Again, 2K's not they're not giving shit out for free. So my point of this whole thing is like I'm just talking about like it's being realistic with stuff, right? Like they're not gonna make the game free. They're not lowering VC prices. They're not doing this. They're not making shit cheaper. They're not. But a solution again is just to make the VC more valuable. That's all I'm saying. I think making the VC more valuable. It's your VC. You spin it. If you make a build you didn't like, give us a chance to respec it. You know, maybe once a season, level 40 pass. I don't know. Right? Let us adjust it. You know.
Now, obviously, some families can afford that, but a lot of
you don't have to buy VC. I can max out a build in a week. And you're probably a kid with zero responsibilities because a week is still long as hell. There's absolutely no way anyone that works full time, they don't want to come home and make it take a month for them to play on 60 overall to 99, a whole month to get it up to 99. Like, no, bro. It's not, what are you talking about?
families can't.
What am I reading, bro? The game is out over half a year. A week is nothing. You're just missing the point, bro.
And in a way, you're almost pricing out a lot of the next generation of 2K players. Now, I see people telling me all the time, Joe, talk to the...
I see y'all buy the full season passes. And, like, again, like, as a creator, I never recommend anyone to do it. I'm at a disadvantage if I don't. And I have to make content. If I don't get level 40 off the rip, then I can't make content. I cannot make content. I never tell anyone, yo, guys, go buy the season pass. It's fire. I never tell anyone to do that. It's like I don't get this. I don't.
The devs, Joe, at Community Day this year, make sure you bring this stuff up. And I'm here to tell you, I have sat in the same room as 2K devs, 2K employees, and they have listened to every single word I had to say on this topic. But the problem is, they simply do not control that side of the game. The microtransactions are controlled by the executives at Take-Two Interactive.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Again, I'm not pointing anybody out in the chat. I'm not really trying to be mean, but like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, the average IQ for a like 2K consumer or viewer is relatively low. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's dead ass people out there that fucking think Ronnie 2K still makes the game. There are people out there who dead ass think Ronnie 2K controls the VC prices. Like, bro, Flight Reacts has done irreversible damage, bro. Like absolutely irreversible, bro. Like with that, like fix your game, Ronnie. It's like, bro. But yeah, Take-Two Interactive, they own 2K, they own Rockstar, which Rockstar creates GTA 6. Mike Wang, Ronnie, they don't control VC prices, none of that, bro.
Not the 2K employees that we talk to and talk about all the time as a community. The 2K employees that we talk to as a community are not Take-Two.
Yeah, for sure, J-Mid. Like I've been, yeah, like I'm very critical of that too. Like I wish, like Mike Wang is very vocal when the game comes out or before the game drops. But yeah, like he basically goes AFK from like October until the new 2K. And I don't know if that's because he's locked in making the new game. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. But yeah, like I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the chat. Yeah, I mean,
Interactive corporate executives. They are NBA 2K employees. People will be like, bro, talk to Ronnie. Ronnie is the head of lifestyle and content marketing. Talk to Mike Wang. Mike Wang is the lead gameplay developer. These guys do not have any control when it comes to microtransactions. That is from Take-Two corporate executives, and me as a content creator and us as a community do not have a direct line of contact to them to even be able to communicate this stuff. But just because we can't directly communicate with them, that doesn't mean impacting change is impossible. We just saw it on the college football side. So let's keep going. Now, even with this whole situation going on, I'm still realistic about the way the world works. And I fully understand. Take-Two is running a business. They want to make as much money as possible. Clearly, their business model is working, and they're not just going to change.
Is this only Take-Two Interactive generated from 2K, or is it combined with? No, that'd be dumb. No way. No, yeah, it's GTA as well. GTA 5, GTA 5 Online, gotta be
that business model for the heck of it. There has
ain't no way. 6.6 billion from 2K. I don't know. Like
to be an actual reason why they would change it. So let's look at the college football example. Everyone in that community pushed for players to play, but not pay for the microtransactions. Now, as lovely as that sounds and as good of an idea as that sounds, on the 2K side, it's a little different. Remember, in the college football game mode, it was offline. It was against the CPU. Most 2K players are playing online. That means you're going to be out there with a watered down 60 overall, taking on people with 99 overalls, and eventually, after you get your
not yet, sis.
ass whooped time and time again, majority of people that have $100, they're going to buy some VC and upgrade their MyPlayer. It's a very different ask when it's offline versus online.
Yeah, and like I've been thinking too, not only am I talking about the value of our VC, how I think we should be able to respec, right? If we're being realistic, I feel like we should be able to respec at least once a season, you know, keep it realistic, you know, because, you know, 2K is not going to give unlimited respecs. They wouldn't make money. But, like, there could be other ways, too. Like, I feel like if you want to compare this to GTA 5, like, the whole point of getting on GTA, buying shark cards on GTA is lame. It's lame. You guys know it. It's lame. Like, the whole point is it's fun to make money. It's fun to get online. It's fun to do heists and missions and new stuff with your friends. Like that's the whole point. It's fun to do it. With 2K, whether it's online, it's impossible. If we're being realistic, it's not fun to who's going to team up with you if you're a 60, and if you're going to do it solo, it's extremely hard. I don't know, like Booter in the chat is capping. He doesn't get $60.99 in a week if he's got a full-time job. And if you play offline, it's just repetitive and it's boring. So another way 2K could make it more fun, whether it's online or offline. Offline would be cool if there's like just more entertaining ways and not repetitive, like brain rot ways. I'm actually tired of seeing this kid in my chat. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You just gotta go, bro. We get it, bro. You're Bill Gates and you still do 60.99s. We get it, bro. Anyways, it's like you gotta either do the respect thing will be cool, or online or offline, like allow us to earn more VC. Like that's something I've been talking about for a long time, is like a rec game, you really don't get as much VC as you should. Like if you were to, how long does a rec game take? 30 minutes with timeouts and fouls and stuff, around 30 minutes. Like if you're good at the game and you're playing, not one rec game isn't an hour. It's about 30 minutes. About 30, yeah. But if you were to play for 30 minutes in the park and you're on a streak and you're like, and you know, you're squatted up, you got the crew, like you're making way more VC in 30 minutes in the park than you would in the rec. Like if you play good, you get a good teammate grade, you should get like you're in the rec for 30 minutes, bro. Chat, what, like if you get a good teammate grade and you win, how much VC do you get? I don't even know. I don't even pay 1,000, 1,500. How much? 2K max. Like 1.2, 1.5. I feel like if you're getting that amount, like you should be able, like it should be increased, bro. It should be increased for the time you're in there. Like I feel like a really good rec game, like bro, give us 3K. If you're in a crew, true. But I feel like even if you're not in a crew, I feel like you should be able to get like 3K a game or something. Or like if you're player of the half, bro, chat, y'all remember that? Or not remember, it's in the game now. Like, bro, player of the half, you get like 100 VC, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. 100? Give us a rack. Give us a rack for being player of the or player of the game or player of the half. Something, I don't know. Increase it. Give us more ways to earn VC. Let me go ahead and continue. 5 should be 4 to 5K, 1K per quarter. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Now, I've said this for years anytime this conversation has come up, but the only realistic path on the 2K side that I see for actual change to happen is for another basketball video game to come into the market and give 2K direct competition. Take some of that market share. Start to take some of their player base away. That would be a reason where they might have to pivot their business model. Are we just expecting people to stop buying 2K as a whole when it's the only basketball video game out there worth its weight? Or are we expecting people to play on a 60 overall versus other people on a 99 overall online, where it's going to take them days, if not weeks, if not months, to earn enough VC to get their player to a point where it's going to be fun to play on?
Yeah. We need NBA Live. I've been saying this. I think they just shut down their 19 servers. It's not happening. It's not happening, bro. I think the VC grind is not that bad this year. I think it's easy to grind VC in 2K26. Like I see comments like that, and like you guys, like there's people in the chat like that call me a puppet. But okay. Moses, would you say grinding for VC offline is absolutely like mind-numbing and boring? If you go into like, what's the best way to do it offline, chat? What is the best way? Street Kings? What is it? My Career? That shit is boring. It's boring. You know it, bro. It's not. That's why I'm saying you got to. I feel like they have to increase something, and they have to increase something, bro. It's not fun. It's mind numbing, bro. Walkstar, thanks for the follow, bro. Yeah. Cole, if it was your decision, would you do a reboot of the Jordan Rec Center and completely eliminate all skill-based matchmaking in 27? Jordan Rec Center? If you're implying like got next, absolutely not. No. That was like 2K15 was like hella fun, but like nah, that like sitting on the got next waiting for a game to end, hell no. In a rec game, no. It's one thing for park, but rec, nah. I didn't mind the environment though. Yeah. I mean, skill-based matchmaking is one thing that like I just know that like I just know if I talk about that, like I'm just gonna start arguing with people, so I just don't even want to bring it up. Okay, but Moses, you're on a maxed out build, bro. Nah, please talk about it. Oh man. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna just say it, chat. If there's anybody in the chat that thinks skill-based matchmaking is a good thing, you're either just really, really bad at the game, or you're just unaware of how bad it is for good players. Okay, you're just uneducated. That might be the case. Who knows? And it's always watch, someone's probably gonna type it. It's always, you just want to beat up on bums. You just want to play people who are bad. Yeah. No. I love playing people who are good. It gets you better, right? That's why you should not want it in the game, because if you're bad at the game and you're only playing people who are bad, you're only doing that, and you're not gonna get better. You're not going to get better. And like the thing for me, like the top people at the game, guys, type 1 if you're like purple or red plate and you don't even play ones anymore in theater. Like, or you don't really like, dude, it's every game is a fucking sweat game. You're fighting for your life every game. And again, I don't mind playing against people that are good. I don't mind it, but when it's every single game, it's obnoxious, bro. It's obnoxious. If you match up, you should play against anyone. Play against the sweats, the best of the best, people that are better than you. Play against little Timmy who just got the game, and you're going to whoop that ass, all right? All right, that's how it should go. Now, again, guys, there is a reason. 2K just doesn't do this stuff just to do it, to get us mad, to make the good players deal with bullshit. No. There's a reason why any game does that. It is to keep players online. If little Timmy gets on the game and, there's no skill-based matchmaking, he plays against, me, plays against, I don't know, someone who's really good at the game, and he gets his ass whooped twice. Guess what? Close app, Minecraft. Close app, Fortnite. They're off, right? 2K wants to keep these players on the game. Now, that is something that I've talked with 2K about like over the years, is just like, skill-based matchmaking. It's not it. It's not it, man. It's not it. It's not it. I think a great example, 2K23 Galleon, 1v1 Galleon. Type 1 if you remember that. Type 1 if you remember the 2K23 1v1 Galleon, the old gen version. That, in my opinion, for me personally, that was the best mode I've ever played. I love playing ones. I love ISOing. I love dribbling. You know what I mean? Like that mode, no skill-based matchmaking. I played against sweats. I played against Timmys. I played against people who were mid, great. You never know who you were going to play against. Was good. Tea time. Shit was goated. It was. Yeah, no. If bro, that's I can't even stream. I love playing ones, bro. If you guys watch me back in the day, I played a lot of ones. I don't even want to play it because it's every game. It's every game you're fighting for your life. And no one wants to do that, bro. I'm pushing 30, bro. You think I'm trying to play against the best of the best? Hell no. Give me the bums. I'm trying to play some 13 win percents. All right, listen, man. I'm a dad. I'm getting older. I ain't keeping up with the best dribble moves anymore. You know. So let me chill. Let me chill, bro. Because also something else too is that the skill-based matchmaking, the whole logic behind it is flawed because of the red plate, purple plate, gold plate. It's flawed. It's extremely flawed. Because number one, when you make a new build, you're back on the black plate, right? And who knows? That could be another reason why 2K is doing it, because they know, you ain't trying to play sweats all day. Let me go make a new build. I'll play some people who are bad. Who knows? That could be another scheme of them, for them doing that. Who knows? But it's and I think that could be a reason why, because y'all remember they took out the D rank. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember the beginning of the year when you could go into my court, throw up one shot against the AI, 1v1, then quit, and it would D rank your build? Oh, I was doing that shit. I was doing that shit every morning before I went live. And then they patched that shit. They patched that shit fast as hell, boy. Yo, let's go, Fault. So, yeah, who knows? But, yeah, I am not a fan of skill-based matchmaking. I think in general, and another reason is it's just extremely flawed. I think it's extremely flawed. Yeah, I think. I will say one mode that I wouldn't mind having skill-based matchmaking is random rec. I wouldn't mind that. You are playing against with randoms and against randoms, and you kind of want the same skill on each side of the court. But how they implement it is not. It's still flawed, because hear me out. You could disagree. That's fine, but hear me out. There's some people that go in there and they're purple plate, right? How are they purple plate? Because they played park with their friends and they spotted up and they got carried and they got wins. No, you know what I think? I take that back, T-Time. How about this? You know how random rec should be based? It should be based on teammate grade and play style. That's how it should be based on. That's how it should be based on. When you average 10 assists a game, you should, you average a good teammate grade. Hell yeah. You get matched up with people who have like-minded play styles. I agree, Kane. I agree. The people who average C teammate, all the point guards who literally Kimba. Patty Mills. I don't pass. Patty Mills, Kimba, Patty Mills. When there's three people open in the corner, the wing, the left corner, like those players, they can go play with other small forwards, other shooting guards, other power forwards, other centers who don't pass the ball, right? That's how matchmaking should be in random rec. That's what I think. But enough of me yapping, y'all. Let's get back to the video, man.
The numbers show that the 2K community is going to cough up that money. NBA 2K is bringing in over $1 billion of revenue per year. At the moment, the players in the 2K community are spending money and spending a lot of it on the game. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite.
Hey, I got to ask y'all, bro. Let's just be real. Let's be real, chat. Don't lie. How much money did y'all spend this year on 2K26? Be honest, chat. Be honest. There's no shame. There's no shame in here. There's no shame. There's no shame, guys. $1,000. 100. Okay. Too much. Yeah, that is tough. 1.2, 1.5, 1,200, 40. Okay. 400 to 500, 2 bands, 400, 500, 5,000, 4,238. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you're spending that much, bro, you better be making content, bro. I'm actually mad at you if you spend 4 bands and you want to make some videos. At least throwing a little best build video. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Who's keeping track? I will say though, chat, like this year was easily the most I've ever spent. But there's a reason why. Because I do post, this year was where I posted the most amount of NBA player random rec videos all year. So like if I only played Park and I only made a meta build, I would probably have like, I probably would have spent like 1,000, 1,500 probably. Yeah, but no, I easily spent over like, it's easily over 10K. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Chad, it's the tax write-off. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like it funds my content. Like I'm not out here spending 10K to spend 10K, you know. I got to make bills to make content, bro. That's simple. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I feel it, Moses. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of, bro, this shit. And something else I will say that I heavily disagree with is like, I've seen hella people in here say they spent $1,000, $400, $500, $1,500, $5K, $4K, $6K, $10K like me. And like, we don't have access to these builds in 2 years. It's gone. We can't even play My Career on them when the servers go off because My Career is connected to the 2K cloud. Like we don't even have access to these builds. They're gone. If you can't get on 2K24 and all the money you spent on 2K24, those builds can't even access them.
I'm somebody that buys a lot of VC. I love making builds. And I understand the average person that plays 2K. You get off a long day's work and you come home and you want to hop in the rec center to unwind for a couple hours. The last thing you want to do is be on a 60 overall and not even be able to enjoy yourself.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gonna play 2K25 before the server stop? I would. Oh, I can't even say it on stream, bro. No, bro. I will never touch 2K25 again in my life. That game was the most ass 2K I've ever played in my life. That game was boring. Oh my gosh, bro. That shit was like. That shit was bad, bro. That shit was bad. That shit was very, very bad. For a little bit, Joe, I was thinking about, after reacting to this video, I was going to stream some random rec.
You're going to cough up the 70, 80.
Joe loves gooning to his own video. What? Yo, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Is this the most you've made off of a 2K? I don't talk about finances and stuff. It was a good year, man. It was a good year, bro. Good year. I don't like how gameplay changes every year. And like that's my whole point of talking about VC, chat. Is just like you make a build, patches drop, things change, metas change. You know, you spin the VC. I feel like you should be able to, you know, tweak the build a little bit, man. Let us get some freedom, 2K. Let us respec the build. Give us a respec option. And y'all remember that legendary clip from back, was that 19 or 20 chat, whenever Ronnie was streaming and someone asked him about something and he said something about like how you're going to be able to respec your build, and it didn't get put in the game obviously. But like that shows you that probably was like, I don't know, they might have been talking about it. I don't know. So like they might have had the idea before. And like, again, guys, it's just about being realistic. It's about being realistic, guys. It's just about being realistic. Like They're not going to give us shit for free. They're not going to do any of that. But I actually think like this is very realistic. I think giving us a respec option is very valid. I think it's valid. I think it's reasonable. WJW. Doesn't Take-Two already heavily profit off of GTA? No, they do. But, bro, what? It's the world. It's the world, bro. There's not enough money, bro. I shouldn't say that. How do I word it better? People could be making $100 million a year, and their next goal is $200 million, bro. There's never enough money to be made, bro. Well, a lot. That's most people's mindset. You know what I mean? Cole, PayPal me some cash. I got to go get some. Fall. What is wrong with you, bro? Imagine spending $5K when you can just buy a Zen.
$90, $100 of VC that you need to spend to max out that player so you can actually enjoy the
Yes,
game.
sir, DJ.
Like I said, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Straight up. I love playing 2K. Like I told you, I've been playing 2K since 2K6. It's just a game that I love playing. So it's a difficult situation we find ourselves in as a community. Now, I'm just one man. Maybe you have better ideas than me. And if you do, certainly put them down in the comment section because I will be active down there. As a community, we deserve better. We deserve something. Make it cost less VC for us to upgrade our players to 99 overall. Give us a way to refund the builds that we don't want anymore. I put VC on this build. I don't want to play on this one anymore. Even if you're not going to give me 100% of the VC back, give me 75% or 50% of the VC back, and I can put that VC towards a new build.
And they would still, and then 2K would still profit because like 50% of a build, you're not. Yo, why is Joe looking at me like that? Wait. I paused this at the wrong time. Like I was talking, then I looked down at my monitor and I'm like, hold on. There we go. Okay, that's better right there. Yeah, that's better right there. That's better. Anyways, though, it's something, right? I can give out ideas, but ultimately it's 2K's job to perfect it. And I just think a respec option or get some recycle, refund a bill, get some VC back, something, bro, something. And guys, I think a great solution that I said earlier in the stream is just I think the value of our VC is important. I think we don't have enough value, and I think again, I know I'm repeating myself, but we got to be realistic, y'all. They're not gonna make anything. They're not gonna make shit cheaper. They're not gonna. So I think a realistic option and a good starting point would be a respec option. I think that's very fair. I think that's extremely fair. I think that would actually benefit the community, of course, and I think it would benefit 2K, bro. If people see there's respec options, like people be like, hell yeah, I'll get the game. Like, I think that's great. I think a respec option is a step in the right direction. Now, that's not the only thing, right? It's not the only thing. I have countless amount of issues and problems that I would love to be resolved, but when you throw everything at once, it's not all going to get fixed. I think you have one thing you direct it towards, and we try our best to get it fixed. And I really think a respec option is great. I think, it's up to 2K how to decide they want to implement it. You could, when the game drops, if you pre-order, not the most expensive edition, but if you pre-order before the game comes out, you can respec your first build, right? But this can't be something where it's just temporary and it's just a one-time thing, right? I think I'm just throwing out ideas. Like a level 40 reward could be you earn a respec token. So now a build that you've had, right? A build that you've had, you don't like it anymore because a patch dropped. Well, guess what? This respec token that you earned at level 40, you could tweak it. You could tweak it. Now you want a 93 ball, you can go in there and affect your wingspan. It's just ideas. It's nothing specific, just ideas. Or, you know, recycling, refunding your bill, get some VC back like Joe said. I think that's very, very reasonable. I think that's reasonable, bro. Do you think the badge system correlates with VC value? Explain. Listen, I've been watching you for a while from time to time, and to be honest with you, I like your content, but I'm going to be real with you. I feel what 2K made 2K26 so bad was the cheaters and the tempo shooting. I feel like 2K will start banning for cheaters. Maybe the game wouldn't be as bad. No, I mean, that's a completely separate issue for sure. Like, again, there's multiple things, and that's one of them. That's one of them. That is like when it comes down to gameplay, like that is one of the most frustrating things, especially Park. 100%, bro. How will they deal with that? I don't know. I 100% agree. Nice vibe. And 2K start paying more attention when IRL big basketball news comes out. NBA. What you mean, DJ? The only thing is if we come together to boycott buying VC and vote with our wallet, like, again, like, I see, I'm not trying to be a dick, I promise, bro. And, like, I see the vision. I see. I don't disagree with you guys. I'm not saying that the idea isn't terrible, but it's not realistic. Yes, some people might. But that's just not happening. It's not. It's not, bro. No one's going to get on. It's just people. It's the only, like Joe said, it's the only basketball game. People are going to get on. People are going to get back from work. They're going to buy a VC. They're going to do it. Right? Because 2K knows they will. Like the boycott thing, it's not happening. We're just being realistic. It's not happening. In my opinion, so nothing's going to change. I think if we all push for some, I just think, I think what I'm saying right now is great. I really do. I really honestly think it's realistic. What I'm saying is realistic. I really do think that having a respec option in a game as a reward somewhere in the game that lasts the entire 2K27 cycle is very realistic. It's very realistic. That could happen. So, I mean, it's just my opinion, though.
They added this year where they gave you a free build upgrade when you reached a certain rep level. Give us more free build upgrades in earnable rewards elsewhere in the game.
Yeah, like I don't think the respec option chat should only be level 40. It could be when you first get the game if you pre-order. Level 40. It wasn't there, chat, was it? I'm pretty sure there was a free build. There is a free build this year, but it's like legend something, bro. Like, bro, no one's hitting that, bro. No one's hitting that. Is it? No, there's no way it's Legend 5. No way. Is it actually Legend 5? Legend 2 or 3? Yeah, like that's what I mean. They throw that in there to make it seem like, yay, look. Free build. But like, bro, what % of people are hitting Legend 3, bro, 2? Like, come on. Legend 1? It's Legend 1? But still, that's still so high, bro. Like, I feel like it should honestly, like, Starter 4, they always give cool stuff for Starter 4. What do they give? Heat check or, like, Patty Mills jump shot? Like, I feel like that's enough to where, like, you got to grind to get Starter 4s. You got to grind to get it, but it's not overwhelming. But it shouldn't just be one build. I think Starter 4 could be one build, right? And then one free build, and then there's just respec options, you know? There's different ways to get the respec stuff, like maybe lifetime challenges, you know, every season, something, I don't know. You know?
I'm just one guy. I don't have all the.
What's up, Charles? Hey, my boy Arian in the chat. What's good with you, bro?
answers.
7 years, you to go, bro. You to go, man.
I don't have all the ideas. If you have ideas, please put them down in the comments. I'm going to be very active down there, and I'm sure you guys have a ton of ideas. We as a community.
I don't know, tough, but I think getting people talking about it right now is the best option, because the more and more we wait later and later and later and later, it's less likely it's going to happen. I feel like that's a very I think it's reasonable what I'm asking. What's up, Mason? Yo, what's up, Joe? Instead of buying VC, I'm going to invest that money into stocks this year. Hey, there you go. There you go. Get that bag, bro. It's good, Joe. I would care less about a respec or VC prices if we went back to the old builder where every build didn't have the potential to be a demigod. I wouldn't have to make as many builds. Agreed. It was pretty set in stone. You know, things are more complicated now, chat. With cap breakers, when you earn cap breakers, you know, you can make your builds better. That's why I think respec options are very valid. Like, I feel like respec could work like in like 17 and all those games, but like it's actually very reasonable to put that in a game like this where patches drop, metas change, builds, you earn more cap breakers, so now you can make your build better. Let us every now and then respec the build. I'm not asking. I know bro. We know 2K. They're not making shit free, bro. They're not lowering VC prices. It's just the reality, bro. It's the reality. So like, work with us. Work with the consumers. Reward us with respecking some builds. Again, this is very reasonable. Very, very reasonable. It's good, John. 28 cap breakers. Demigod's not going nowhere. Yeah, but respec equals loss of profit to the suit man. I don't think so. Not necessarily. I don't think so. And I'm not saying unlimited respecs, because again, would I love that? Absolutely. Is it realistic? Absolutely not. But my whole point is when someone sees, oh, there's respec. Oh, I may get 2K this year. You ain't played in a few years. Oh, you pre-order it, standard price. You pre-order the day before it comes out, or anytime before it actually drops. Hey, you get a respec option. It may bring more people to the actual game. I feel it. I feel it, Kong. I feel it.
Push for. Now you know where I stand. Where do you stand? And an even better question: we as the 2K community, where do we go from here? Shout out to the college football community.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, oh yeah, John. It was funny, bro. It was funny. I'm over them patching builds after the first month. How can they not release a working game? Yeah, I mean, I feel it. Even one respec is a one less build. No, I'm not. You're not. They're not losing. You can look at it that way, but I think that would bring more eyes to actually get on the game. What's good, Brooks? What's good, man? Yeah, we're just reacting to some stuff. Oh yeah, no, for sure, Kane. You think YouTubers who make videos about best builds also play a major role in why VC is so high? I don't think so. I think that is what it's just that's what the whole my player mode is. It's builds, right? It's builds. That's what people like to watch. Not even necessarily a best build, but like an NBA player build, right? Like that's what the whole mode. Yes, you can make content like flexing, Zach 2K, things like that, but it's what this mode is based around, man. Like that's how I make my content. I can't make content. Yes, 60, 99 overall videos. They bang, they do well, but they also take a lot of time, and I can't do that. I have to make builds and upgrade them. Yeah. That's true. That's very true, bro. I see a lot of people say it's creators' fault, which is absolutely insane. It's our livelihood. We literally have to make videos. And it's just the reality, bro. That's what people want to see. There's a reason why build videos get more views than other videos. It's the way it goes. There's a reason why my NBA player James Harden build gets more views than if I were to go play, in the stage with G-Man drinking. Those videos don't bang no more for me, bro. It's how it goes. It's just the reality. It's the reality, bro. They do ice, but they take forever to make, and that I don't want that to be my only piece of content. So, hey man, that's just where I stand. But, yeah. Chat, do y'all want me to play some random rec? Let me get a W in the chat if you guys want me to play some random rec. I'm down. Unless other videos drop today, we could just play some random rec. We could do it. We could do it. No part. Nah, I think I'm gonna play some random rec. Yeah, Mason, but like what? Like what though? Like I get it, but like you gotta be more specific. Fixed defense, what? Blocks, contest, perimeter, bumps, steals, interior defense. Like you know, a lot of people say like fix this, fix that, but it's like you gotta be specific. Like contest and blocks. Do you think contests need to be like what though? Needs to be buffed? For you gotta be more specific though. Like, is it for if a 6'1" is jumping out a 7-footer? You know, what are we saying? If it's 2 6'8s, like, do you just feel like if 6'8 is guarding a 6'8, they don't jump? I agree. I do agree. Contest system is very flawed and inconsistent. Weeb coming in with a 15-month resub. Let's get it. Y'all, appreciate you, so. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that LaMelo Ball bill was fun. My LaMelo Ball videos always do well. But all right, boys, let's play some random rec, bro. Yo, what's good, Weeb? What's good, man? What's good? All right, let's hoop, bro. Let's hoop. Not gonna lie, Cole, you look like a 50-year-old Peterbilt driver. Don't say that again, bro, or you might get permabanned, bro. Facts, Eli. It's the goatee. I like my goatee, chat. All right, boys. Let's hoop. Let me warm up real quick. Chat, should I play with the Zion build or what? Check on. Ooh. Okay, bet. Chat, matter of fact, we may play like a damn. Chat, hold on. I don't want to say it out loud. Hold on. Get in that theater. Chat, I might be reacting to something else. So, how about we play one game in the theater? Does that sound good? Matter of fact, I got to pee real quick anyway, so I might as well go pee. When Jonos calls, you better answer. Yo, chat, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, but when I'm gone, I need everybody to do this, okay? Chat, is everyone listening? Type 1 if you can hear me. Type 1 if you're listening. Type 1 right now if you're listening. 2. 1. Okay. Listen. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me. Don't get too caught up. I know I look good, but listen. I'm doing a $150 edition of NBA 2K27 giveaway. I'm giving away the most expensive edition. I don't even know if they haven't even put it out, but I'm giving away the most expensive edition of NBA 2K27 at the end of season 8. Okay? So I'm basically just going to send you $150 if you win. If you want to enter, all you got to do is DM me on Instagram. You guys see it right here, Cole.TheManYT. DM me and say 2K27. Do it right now. Now's your only chance. No, I'm kidding. But DM me right now, okay? I'm going to use the bathroom, and then we're going to get back, and we have I got a surprise for you guys, okay, when I get back, okay? Okay. All right, so DM me right now on Instagram and say 2K27, Cole.TheManYT. I'll be right back. Say what's up to the chat. Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, say what's up. Everybody, say what's up to Grace. What you about to do?
I just said it, but maybe if you listen. You know what I tell chat, or what I told Coleman chat? I tell him, you be hearing shit, but you don't listen. Hey, Blady. Gordo.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. It's okay.
Grace with the fit.
Thank
Cole,
you.
take notes.
Hey, just kidding.
Chat, I got a surprise for you guys in a second. Okay, you gotta stay patient. Yeah, Brandon, that's how it goes, man.
I'm not Asian, JQ. I'm white.
What?
I'm purple. Orange.
Okay. Yo, Oak, what's good? Appreciate that. What's good, J-Dove? Welcome to the stream, bro. Chat, give me a second. We're about to. I got a surprise for y'all, man. You guys just gotta wait a second. All right, love you. Mwah. See ya. Baby on the way? No. Someone said we have a baby on the way. Wait, what? She don't even look pregnant, bro. What kind of comment is that, bro?
You weird.
No. Theater? Nah.
You're weird, dude. Jeremy. Yo, anyone on YouTube pack him
Oh,
up?
no.
Nah,
He,
you
yeah,
can
nah.
go, you weirdo.
No profile picture. Jeremy, I want you to know, if you ever said anything to me like that in real life, oh, no, chill, no. I'm turning the camera off and I'm muting the mic. like she gonna do some TOS shit. Yo, Robert, what's good? Can you hoop IRL? Yeah. I'd beat anybody in the chat one-on-one. I'm 6'5". I played D1 basketball. But I wanted to stop because I wanted to be a content creator. Read my thing. Type it again. Type it again. Type it again. Where you play? What kind of question is this? Let's go! All right, chat. Joe Knows dropped the video. We're about to watch it right now. We're about to watch it right now. Yo, the only thing... Hold on, chat. Give me a second. Hold on. We're about to watch this video. Hey, buddy. Yeah. You gonna say what's up to the chat?
Say yes, sir.
All right, give me 1 sec, chat. We're about to watch this.
What's up?
Come here. You wanna come? Come here.
That's a daddy.
Oh, bless you. What's up? You see, it has colors. You see the colors on the keyboard?
Can you say good afternoon, chat?
Say, how was your day?
Oh, he does fault.
Let's see. 1 sec, chat. We're about to react. Joe just dropped a video.
You want to hold something?
There it goes. Yeah. Okay.
This is Mr. Joe Knows. Here you go, buddy.
This.
Just for a little bit, buddy.
All right, here we go, chat. Joe just dropped. Let's go. W shirt.
So the reaction to my first video was pretty interesting
Bold
to
move.
say the least. This video to make sense, you probably need to go watch that video, so I'll leave it in the description if you didn't check it out. But pretty much I was talking about the college football situation, microtransactions, NBA 2K27, and kind of linking it all together, and just talking about the actual challenges that we're up against as a community. And to my
Yeah. Hey, Grayson. Are you going to buy 2K27?
No.
That's me.
Yo.
If you said basketball game, you would say yeah.
Yo. He said no. Yo.
my surprise, a lot of the community instantly clowned me for it and said it's impossible. But if you look at the quote tweets to my
Yo, Joe, I said this last year, bro. You have got to get off of white Twitter. Why is this so bright, bro? Nah, this, bro, if you have white Twitter, this shows you're an old head. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. No, this is terrible. Like, can I even react to this video? Dude, how? How can you look at this? Like, hold on. You know what? Let me put on my... Damn, I'm gonna need this, bro. Hold on. Damn, bro. I'm gonna need this shit, bro. Holy shit, bro.
video, I know my Twitter's in light mode. Get over it. It's how I like.
Oh, yo, what? Wait.
Instantly clowned me for it and said it's impossible. But if you look at
That's what they need to be clowning you for, bro.
the quote tweets to my video,
Pre-watched.
I know my Twitter's in light mode. Get over it. It's how I like it. But pretty much saying this is a waste of time got more than triple the likes that the actual conversation itself got. And in the second quotes, we got double the likes the actual conversation got, saying the fact that he's getting blitzed for even posting this is how you can see the difference between the two communities, man.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, bro. Like, I feel like the 2K community, bro, is like people just argue to argue, and people just say whatever. They just say whatever, bro. Like, if you don't say anything, then you're a 2K D writer, you glaze 2K. But if you do speak up, then thinking y'all gonna do this to 2K is killing me. There ain't no point. Just shut up. It's like there's creators, there's just no in between. There really is. There's no in between.
To see when more people are supporting the fact that you shouldn't even try than people supporting the actual conversation, that says a lot. Another thing people attacked was the way I approached my first video on the topic. I felt the point of the first video was to not only start the conversation, but educate people on what exactly the challenges we were facing were. People said doing that was doing nothing or engagement farming. To me, it was the necessary first step in this whole process. For example, so many people were saying our situation was the same as the college football situation. But Bordeaux, the man who started the college football movement, when I talked to him personally, the first thing he pointed out was the differences between the college football community situation and the 2K community situation. And when you look at the college football situation, what they actually accomplished, they didn't.
Nah, I'll send you the link to this stuff. It's good.
Completely remove microtransactions.
Mikey was good.
Completely change EA's business strategy. The pay to progress feature that EA snuck into an offline game mode, they got that removed. And EA didn't even return the game to the way that the college football community wanted. The reason I approached my first video the way that I did was I felt it was important to point.
Wait, question. Is Road to Glory absolutely cooked now? Because it's good that they took out the microtransactions, but can you even get to like 99 overall by your senior season? Facts is yes. Wait, so what's missing? I haven't been in the loop. Yeah, the XP sliders. Okay.
Point out the differences between the college.
They can't customize the progression sliders like they used to. Gotcha. So realistically, like around what season? Like, is it like your sophomore, junior? Like, what season now is it to where like you could actually have like a maxed out player? Because that's the thing with 2K is my career basically lasts forever. And it's like that you only have 4 seasons. Probably the last 5 games of your senior year. Wow.
College football situation and the 2K community's ongoing situation with microtransactions. If the 2K
So they didn't actually fix the problem. They basically didn't fix the problem. Okay.
Did was I felt it was important to point out the differences between the college football situation and the 2K community's ongoing situation with microtransactions. If the 2K community actually wants something to change, it's not going to be a 2-day fight where a hashtag goes trending on Twitter.
Yeah, like if the concept is cooked, why am I a 5-star coming in as a 65 overall? Yep.
And instantly things change. The public needed to hear all that information I put in the first video to understand what exactly the challenges are. It was so surprising to me that people questioned that strategy. When you look back at some of the biggest activists in human history, that's the approach they took. Now, I know I'm going to get clowned for this, but one of the most influential human beings to ever step foot on Earth used this approach to fight much tougher battles than video game microtransactions. Dr. King firmly believed in educating the public before initiating action. King believed that a well-educated, informed public was essential for shifting social consciousness and that educating the community was a vital precursor to negotiation and direct action. If you're going to try to impact change, you have to have people understanding what the problems are. what the challenges are. And that was what I felt was an important first step. To the people saying I'm just talking and I'm doing nothing, you're very misguided and very uninformed. Now, earlier in the week, I was at the World Cup semifinal.
Damn. Wait, where was this at, chat? I don't watch soccer. Oh wait, is it in France? Dallas? Wait, where is this at? I don't like to watch scoreless games and then games get over with. Sorry, guys. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm kidding. I'm just not a big soccer guy.
Final, but all five.
The World Cup was in the U.S., you uncultured swine. Oh, really?
5 days that I spent in Texas, I was busy contacting every single creator I possibly could in the space. I reached out to almost 40 content creators on the phone or messaging in the DMs, trying to gather everyone's opinion, not only on what they felt should be changed, but how we should try to change it. And unfortunately, a large majority of those content creators never even responded to me. And the ones that did, everybody's opinion and strategy was just so far apart that we were miles away from ever being on the same page. So judging by the responses from these content creators, but also the lack of responses from these content creators, and the response from the public to my first video starting the conversation, it really felt like getting everybody in the community on the same page was nowhere close to happening.
Which is sad. I don't want to get into the details, but yeah, like, you know, I was one of those creators. You know, like I chopped it up with Joe. Like, we agreed on a lot of shit, but like it's just like, and like, I have nothing but respect to the creators, bro, but it's just like, we couldn't, even as creators, come to a solution on like something that we need to specifically focus on, right? And there's no problem with like having multiple different ideas, but like, that's just, again, guys, if you're gonna like throw something at 2K, or, you know, talk, if you want to address something to 2K, it's like you have to go head on at something specific. You know what I mean? Because if you try to say, hey, 2K, do this, do that, and do this, and do this, it's like, gotta find one thing. But we're gonna listen to the rest of the video.
I have some people telling me, use your contacts at 2K. Whenever you talk to the devs or 2K employees, advocate on our behalf and tell them what we want changed. And I have the other half of people telling me, burn your bridges with 2K, never go to another 2K event. That'll make them change. Regardless of what I choose, it feels like somebody's gonna be upset with me. Now, full transparency, if never going to another 2K event meant that they would eliminate microtransactions from the game going forward, I would do it in a heartbeat. Not to flex, but the money I make from my community day videos is a very small portion of my income for the year.
Let me hold $1, Joe. Joe, come on, man. Let me hold it. Come on. Let me get $1, bro. Actually, let me hold 1,000. Come on. Come on, bro. Let me hold a rack. What? My only solutions would be lower the cost of builds, refund builds that we don't use at least 50% of the VC. Yeah. I think some type of refund to get some back, or like a respec option is very, very reasonable. It could definitely be done. Lowering VC prices, not happening for sure. Or lowering the cost of builds, I highly doubt that would happen. But I think respec tokens in the season pass, if they're gonna keep the seasons, you guys know it. But if they were to put it at level 40, you know, like, because you earn. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. Listen real quick. You know. Yo, what does LARP mean? I've seen that everywhere. What does that mean? What does LARP mean? Can someone put the definition of LARP in the chat? I don't know what that means. What does LARP mean? I have no idea. Yeah, I see people spamming that. Like, what does that mean? Live action role play? What does that mean? Live action role play, it's like you're pretending to be somebody you're not. So, oh, that's like the new 6-7, basically. It's like the new thing. Oh, okay. Okay. But back to my point. Listen. Back to my point. What if level 39 was a cap breaker instead of 40? Okay. And you guys know a lot of you guys, some of you guys may not, but a lot of people at 2K, when they make a new build and they make it according to the amount of cap breakers they have, okay? When they hit level 39, they should be able to get a cap breaker, right? So then you're like, oh, dang. So I have a new cap breaker. I really want to like maximize or optimize the potential of this build. I'm going to go make a new one. What if at level 40, it's not unlimited. I'm not saying 2K give us unlimited because it's unrealistic, but what if at level 40, 2K gave us a respec token where we could change any build that we have. We could change the wingspan on it because now we get that extra cap breaker, right? And I'm trying to be realistic, guys, because I know the 2K's they're not giving us unlimited respec. They're gonna make money. They're gonna want to find a way to make money. But I feel like that's very reasonable. I think it is. Once a season, I don't know, maybe a rep reward, but it's gotta last through the whole 2K cycle. It's gotta last through the whole entire 2K cycle. It's gotta be something like that. What if 2K raised the VC prices so only the elite can play? Chat, type 1 if I ban him. Put the respec token in the Hall of Fame pass so they can make money, but it's still less than a complete new build. No, bro. You're giving, yo, muted Mike Dad. You are giving them terrible ideas, bro. Bro. Love you. Okay. No, I listen. I see what you're saying though, muted Mike. So essentially, it'd be like you're spending less money. So it would basically be like a huge percentage off than a regular build. That's basically what you're saying. Because if you make respec tokens $100 each. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. I think you grind it to level 40 and you get a respec token. Essentially, you could grind for it or buy it, but put it in the normal one. Yes. No, like chat. How much is if you skip levels? What is that? $70 something? And if you skip levels, you're missing the whole point. Because then you're essentially paying for a new build. Exactly, Kane. You got to earn it, right? And I'm not saying it's got to only be in. It could be a lifetime token or a lifetime reward. It could be a respec token. You could get maybe one free build earlier on in the rep system, not Legend 1, 2, or 3, like Starter 4. Something. Work with us. Come on.
I could gladly sacrifice that and wouldn't see any change in my...
Wait, I forgot what we were talking about.
Event meant that they would eliminate microtransactions from the game going forward for the year. I could gladly sacrifice that and wouldn't see any change in my personal life. But if I'm being honest, me declining an invite to Community Day or any other 2K event, I don't feel like is going to change Take-Two corporate executives' mind on their business strategy. Unfortunately, microtransactions are a part of gaming now. It's not just 2K, it's damn near every video game you play. Microtransactions are part of their business model. And realistically, they're not going anywhere in the future. But that doesn't mean we can't do anything. So now let's talk about taking action, what I plan on doing. My first step was educate and inform people on the actual challenges that we are up against. I did that in my first video.
Right.
I wanted to try to unite the public and unite the creators and get everybody behind what we actually wanted changed. But as I said, it doesn't really seem like getting everybody on the same page is going to happen anytime soon. And the longer we wait, the closer we get to the 2K27 launch date, and the less likely they're going to change anything. So here's what I plan to personally do. Now, although I don't have direct contact to the higher-ups in the company, of course I have talked to, as I said, 2K employees and 2K devs. So I want to try to present solutions that they can actually impact the change.
Yes. That's what a lot of the 2K community does. They like, there's nothing wrong with complaining about things. Complain as much as you want. Yes, there are a lot of things in 2K that I complain about. But what I dead ass, like 90% of the community, they just complain, but they don't give a solution. Exactly. Have a plan. I've given out multiple solutions. LARP. Yo, I'm about to ban the word LARP.
With. They don't have control over VC prices or microtransactions as a whole, but they do have impact in the way things are implemented within the game. So I think that's our spot where we can negotiate some change. So I'm going to try to push for two things. And listen, I'm not stupid. I know companies need to make money. So the two things I'm going to push for, I'm going to advocate why it benefits us, but why it could also benefit 2K. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to negotiate and actually see something change. The first, make the VC that we buy have more value. Make it last longer. Add longevity to the thing we are purchasing. How can you do that? So for example, in my team, when you buy a card, eventually
exactly, chat.
You don't want that card anymore. You resell that card. You might not get back 100% of what it's worth, but you get some value.
You can get the MT back. That's what I said earlier in the stream. You can get MT back
That you can then put to the next card or pack that you want to buy. On the MyPlayer side, we don't have anything like that. Now, if you remember a few years ago, there was talk about respecing our builds. It could be something you have to unlock. It could be a one-time thing every season.
Cole is such a LARP, bro. I don't even get it. Sad part is they won't remove VC. They make too much money. Of course. No, they're not gonna. They just need to make VC easier to get. Like, there should be no reason to play a rec game. Bro, I don't know if you were in here earlier in the stream, but I said that. I 30 minutes in a game and you play well, bro, you ought to get a really good amount of VC. Like, dead ass, I'm gonna say it. I think 5K VC is fair. And I get it. You guys have also got to understand 2K is they don't want to let you earn too much to the point where they feel like you don't have to buy any. Okay? That's their mindset. They're not going to give us 20K for a rec game. They're not going to do that because then they won't make money. But it needs to be more. And I understand that this year they try to do that with, like, you know, when you play Park, if you're in a crew, yeah, you get double VC. But, like, there's a lot of things that come with that. And streak breakers. If you break a streak, that's cool. But, like, there's got to be more things. This year, if you go on a 100-game win streak, if you go on a 30-game win streak, you ought to earn VC for that. And again, in Park, it's there's many like so many valuables that go into that. It's like, yes, if you play double rep, if you're in a crew and you get double rep, you get double the VC, but there's so many factors that go into that because there is got next, there's waiting for the spots, there's playing cheaters, there's skill-based matchmaking in the theater, you know? There's a lot that goes into it. If you're on a 50 and you walk off, you should get 50K. Agreed. But monitor it, because you know people are going to try to take advantage of that. You know people are going to boost. Monitor it. Got to be a way to monitor it. You could definitely do it. Yeah. Boosting is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you boost in 2026, bro, fries in the bag, bro. Fries in the bag, bro. Dead ass. I saw people boosting in the park literally a few days ago. I went to the park. I'm like, bro.
Something that allows you to take an old build you don't want anymore, get some of the VC back, and put that VC towards a new build. I think that also encourages players to make more builds, which of course 2K would love. Now, speaking of the value and the longevity of our VC, I think making VC more attainable in-game would not only pay huge dividends for us, the consumer, but would also help 2K. By making the VC more attainable and more valuable, it's going to keep people on the game longer. If you keep people on the game longer, they're seeing the advertisements that 2K place within the game. It's good for all parties. For example, the challenges that we can complete in the game to unlock VC. Either add more VC to each challenge, so instead of doing 1,000 3-pointers to get 1,000 VC, make it 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 VC as
Yeah, like if you win a certain amount, like, bro, if you go into rec, like they have seasonal rewards where you have to complete it that season, right? So this benefits 2K because people are going to stay on the game, right? They want their player base to stay on 2K. Why not give a really good reward for assist in the rec? Like if you get like, I'm just throwing out a number, like 1,000 assists, you get rewarded with like a fuck ton of VC. Like you get a lot of VC. That benefits 2K, and that benefits people to stay on the game, and it benefits the people playing the game. Take-Two, Microsoft, Sony not monitoring nothing. They just don't care. Brother. A VC glitch gets packed up instantly, bro, and people get banned for it instantly. Take-Two is technically 2K. It's they own 2K, but no. When it comes to money, boy, they don't play around. All right, 2K don't play around. They pack them up.
a reward, or make the
Josh, appreciate the follow, bro.
challenges less tedious so you can earn that 1,000 VC without having to make 1,000 shots. The plus side for this on 2K is if people see it's more attainable, they're more likely to continue to grind the game. You could increase
Hell yeah, last, because if you do 1,000 points, motherfuckers ain't gonna pass.
the amount of VC we get for each game mode that we play. I mean, we're playing a 30-minute rec game. And
Or, you know, it'd be even better if you get like a B plus or an A plus, A minus teammate grade. If you get like, I don't know, how many, realistically, chat, for the average player, like how many rec games can you play in a season? If you were to play like, let's just say 5, because they want to make it hard. Let's just say like 5 random rec games. 5 times 30. Like if you got like 100, if you played like 150 rec games and you got an A plus, win or lose, or an A or B plus, something, I don't know, like you won like 100K VC. Are you gonna play the dunk event going on right now? No, bro. Exactly. That's where you have. It's where you had to have 100K points. Nobody was passing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Was that Legend in 2K23? Hey, chat, real quick before we continue playing this video, I am giving away the $150 edition of NBA 2K27. You guys have been showing love to me, so I'm trying to show love back. So if y'all want to enter, all you got to do is DM me on Instagram. You guys see it is below. It's below me. On the bottom of the screen, next to Joe's right shoulder. Y'all see it. Cold out the man YT. Just DM me and say 2K27. That's all you got to do. All right. Y'all do that real quick.
we're getting 1,000 VC. So you'd have to play 10 rec games to get 10,000 VC. That's 5 hours of gameplay, and you still can't even buy a t-shirt. The second thing I'm going to be pushing for is add more free build rewards. In 2K26, if you hit Legend 1, you got a
Okay, so y'all were right. This is a Legend 1 reward.
free maxed out build upgrade. It's clearly been approved. It's already in the game. Can we add that to other areas? For example, can you add it to lifetime challenges? If you complete 100 lifetime challenges,
Can you add it to starter 4? Just make it earlier. Make it earlier. Like, I'm not saying, rookie 3, but like a little bit of a grind. You got to grind for it so it feels rewarding, and it benefits. It still benefits not creators. It benefits players and consumers to do it. Let me finish. My bad. I ain't gonna lie. I keep cutting you off. My bad.
upgrade. It's clearly been approved.
Here we go. Here we
It's
go.
already in the game. Can we add that to other areas? For example, can you add it to lifetime challenges? If you complete 100 lifetime challenges, you get a free
But wait, no, I'm kidding.
Maxed out build upgrade slot. 2K loves the season pass. You could add it as one of the rewards each season. You can unlock one free maxed out build slot in the season pass. You can either grind for it or pay for it. It's your choice. Instead of only having it at Legend 1, add it to a couple of the lower rep levels.
Hey man, great minds think alike, chat. You know what I mean? You know.
As a rep reward. Instead of allowing me to become the Silver Surfer, I don't care. I would much rather grind to get a free build. Again, that's going to keep people
Facts.
grinding, playing the game longer, seeing all the advertisements, more likely to engage on all the stuff 2K is promoting within their game. It's a win-win for both sides. Another idea that I personally think is great is you get your first build
Facts,
maxed
mid.
out to 85 overall for free. On our side, we would love to just get a free build to start the game. But on 2K's side, imagine if they were promoting if you pre-order the game or if you buy the game at all, you get your first build for free. I think sales would go through the roof. More people would buy the game knowing their first build is going to be free.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. When we were originally talking about this, I thought it meant like I thought you guys meant 99, like maxed out 99. I feel like that's actually very, very valid. And yes, we know 99.9% of us don't even use our first builds anymore. But this is something that is, I think, solid, bro. Yeah, you gotta pay you gotta pay VC to get to 99. You know, that's fine. But I think up to 85 is valid, bro. But you know what was said, Joe, if people don't care about their rep, well, I guess it only comes with one pre-order, but if someone doesn't care about the rep, what's stopping them from just making a new account? Just maxing out a new build every time.
Free. The barrier to entry is
But Grim, like this is it's something worth talking about though, right? Like, and I understand, we know how we know how it goes, but like I feel like this is a very valid argument or solution. I don't think all builds, that's not realistic, Jeff. Not all builds. But your first would actually be valid.
easier.
Hey, nice, John. Lock it in. True, quarantine. True. No, that's right.
Once you get people in that My Player game mode, they're more likely to want to invest more VC for a second build, a third build. It benefits 2K and it benefits our player base. As I said, I'm personally going to be pushing for these two ideas, trying to negotiate on how it can benefit both sides and ultimately make it better for our community. Now, I get it. People are going to watch this and they're not going to agree with my ideas or the way that I'm going about it. But for me, in my head, in my heart, this is the best way that I can potentially affect change in a positive way for the community. Now, full transparency with you guys, this is going to be happening behind the scenes. My channel is about entertaining people. My job is to entertain people. Nobody wants to come home from a long day of work, day after day after day, and listen to some guy bitch about a video game. So I'm glad I'm able to make these couple videos to get all my thoughts out so you guys know exactly where I stand on everything. Now, these battles taking place behind the scenes are nothing new for me. I've done a lot of stuff that I've never told anybody about that has genuinely made the game better. And none of it was paid. I wasn't able to create any content from it. I couldn't even discuss it because it was under a non-disclosure agreement. I was simply taking time away from my wife, time away from my kids, because I care about this game and I care about this community. Anything I can do to help, I'm more than happy to help. And I'm not saying this because I want you to give me some super credit for anything that happens. I'm just telling you, the people that are saying that I'm not doing things are absolutely clueless and are talking out of their ass. So I'm going to continue to fight these battles behind the scenes, not only to try to get us the best and most fun game possible, but also to try to advocate for our community to make our experience better overall. And if people want to find some sick way to twist that up and make it into a negative, well then that's their problem. I think Bordeaux from the college football
God, I can't, Joe. This is bad, bro.
community
This light Twitter is fucking
summed it
awful,
up
bro.
best. I'll continue to speak my mind on everything I believe in, but I also
That's dead ass a flashbang.
won't make my entire personality hating EA. That's
LARP. Yo, bro.
Essentially where I'm at. I'm always going to speak my mind. And anytime I get to talk to a 2K employee or a 2K dev or who knows, maybe one day a corporate executive from Take-Two, I'm always going to push for things that I think will make the game better and things that will help the community. So like I said, I'm sure some people will disagree with my approach. I'm sure some people will twist this video into some negative thing. It is what it is at this point. The people that have supported me for years, you guys know who I am. If I'm still invited to any 2K27 events this summer, I'll be pushing for these changes to hopefully give us a better 2K27 experience. If there's something you think is better that I should be pushing for, please drop it down in the comments. I'll be active down there yet again on this video. But I think these two ideas are a great start and they benefit the biggest percentage of players. So I'm gonna leave it there. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all in the next video. So the reaction to my first video was
Valid, bro. Valid. You're not locked in. Showing Twitter in light mode and video increases engagement by 10% because people comment on every time. Nah, bro. But that's natural, though, bro. It's not like a forced thing, bro. You're just unk. You're just unk, man. You know, you got to rock with the... That's the thing. That's what makes it natural. I can't do that shit because my eyes, I wouldn't be able to see the screen. I wouldn't be able to make a damn video. There's, let me see. I missed some comments. Realistically, they're not making their money 60, 85 anyway. They lower the upgrades. Are kind of cheap. Yep, I agree. They wouldn't lose money. Nobody just sticks with one build. Even the kids use mommy's money. Folks gonna mad give builds anyway for Legend Rebirth. Wow, John. Thursday is gonna be the determined factor for 2K in the future. Are they listening or are they seriously in the loop of what the community is saying? Well, I mean, the things that, bro, you guys got to understand too. Like everything, this countdown for Twitter, bro, is something they have planned out. They have everything planned out 100%, like they do every year. They know what dates they're gonna release stuff on. It's just, you know what they're gonna do, bro. Your 30-year high school reunion is coming up. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I graduated 11 years ago, chat. That shit's crazy. That went by fast as hell. I swear, bro, when you graduate, y'all, like, shit goes by so fast. I finessed my dad's credit card in 2K17, and I lost my PS4 for months. Yeah. Back in the day, dude, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was microtransactions or what. No, I think I was on PS3. I had a PlayStation 3. And I bought Madden, whatever year that was. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was just clicking shit because I wanted it. And I bought it on my dad's credit card. And he came home. Oh, my gosh. I got the ass whooping of hell. That shit was bad, bro. That was bad bally. Bad bally from my dad, bro. Bad bally. But, yeah. No, I mean, this is facts, bro. This is facts. I think it's important. I think it's important to speak up, and also be realistic. That's just the main point. Like, if we're going in here with a child mindset saying, "Yo, lower VC prices, we're boycotting 2K," like, come on, they're not lowering prices, and what, less than 0.5% of the community would actually do it. Like, it's just pointless. It's not no people. It's the only basketball game, bro. They're gonna spend money. Let's at least just add the value to our VC. That's very reasonable, bro. And like Joe said, like this it could help out. It could help out 2K, and it could also make us happy too. So I know this isn't big, but I mean it's a good start. It's a good start. You know, it's a big start. I think it's a good start. Yeah, but Armand, man, they figure out how to maximize profits, man. And once you start making money, you don't want to start making less. You know? That's how it goes. How long I've been live for? Oh, 3 hours? It's my time to clock out, chat. Oh, man. I can call out today, chat. All right, man. Hey, chat. That's it for the stream again. DM me on Instagram if you want to enter the $150 edition of NBA 2K27. All right? All you got to do is DM me on Instagram. It's right here, Cold Out the Man YT. DM me and say 2K27. Do that when I end stream. Everybody's eligible. I know, tough, but I didn't expect another video to drop. So, nah, but this is what we'll do, chat. Tomorrow, we'll play Random Rec. I promise. We'll play Random Rec. I might even make a rookie LeBron on stream. Oh, wait, I can't make another build, chat. I'm just a part of the problem. I'm just a part of the problem, guys. You creators just make all these builds. You're a part of the problem. Yes, but yeah. But anyways, chat. Twitch, clip that. I forgot that's that new feature. Did it clip? How'd you do that with your eyes with this? I forgot. This is going to be a VOD. No one look back at this on YouTube. All right, guys. But yeah, Random Rec tomorrow. It's good to be back. We're back to consistent streaming. We got some news coming up in less than a week for 2K27. Y'all be there. You guys know the streams are going to be lit. And it's going to be dope. All right. You guys stay blessed. Again, DM me on Instagram right now and say 2K27. Oh, yo, Twitch did it. They did it. They clipped it. Fire. I see it. Sorry, I'm excited for no reason. All right. But yeah, LARP, guys, LARP. See you guys. Wait, is anybody live right now?